Damn, Q. Maybe you did that.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. Everybody loves BBW. That's Beards, Bourbon, Whiskey, the podcast. Yo, hold on, bro. That's throat kind of dry. I ain't gonna hold you up. Get this real quick. Oh, shit, man. We're gonna have to start over, probably. It's all good, though. But, man, this right here, though, this Invo by Centron. Yo, this water is fire, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up. Balanced pH. They even got, they got all kind of, varieties and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, this water really gets you together. And I'm not really a water drinker, but after doing all these reviews on whiskey and bourbon, I gotta have some water. But you can have this water too, though, right? So Centron, all you gotta do is go to centronworld.com. You can use our promo code BBW10 and get 10% off right now, man. Make sure you get you some Invo, all right? That's Centron, elegant hydration. Everybody gotta get hydrated, man. All right, for real, let's get to the show, for real. Yo, you already know what it is, man. Everybody loves BBW. That's Beards, Bourbon, Whiskey, the podcast. Whole gang is back in the building. Goddamn, I'm stumbling already. Whole gang is back in the building, man. Got my man, Angry Principal, holding it down.
What's up?
Got my man, Bo, in the building.
I'd say.
And, of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Red Zone, baby. All right, so we back in the building. We actually, We roaming around in Michigan this time, dog, with the Black Eden, right? That's Black Eden 1912. Black Eden is a black-owned bourbon, which is inspired by Idlewild, right? So that's some area out by Lake Idlewild. Is it Lake Idlewild?
Yeah, it's Idlewild Lake. Right? Yeah, it's
okay,
a lake.
I just want to make sure if I say that wrong and shit, right? That's in northern Michigan. Now, back in the day, Idlewild was kind of like what I would say is like black people's Hamptons and shit, right? Back in the day, it was that kind of deal in northern Michigan where a lot of affluent black people and just black people in general to go have fun, entertainment, that kind of thing. So they're trying to revitalize what they used to refer to as Black Eden. Not sure how that project's going on because I haven't been to Idlewild ever. I do actually want to visit though because it's just a lot of history.
Yeah, so a lot of your entertainers coming from Chicago and Detroit, whether it be Motown or whatever, they would have a place in Idlewild. So Barry Gordy had his place up there. Right. Several other entertainers had their cabins and stuff up there. Hell, when I was little, my dad had a friend who built a cabin up in Idlewild. We went up there while they were building the cabin. So it's a supposed to be. But once a lot of people started passing away, the children didn't necessarily take care of the properties, and so they started selling them off. But people are starting to come back into this into that town, trying to buy those old properties back up and fix it back so that it turns back into the Black Eden that it was. Yeah,
for sure. That's a dope story, like a dope backstory. You know what I'm saying, with the spirit itself, and I believe that it's two gentlemen from Detroit who are the owners of the spirit. I will tell you this: we've opened this bottle already and taken quite a few drinks. So we're going to pop the cork. There probably won't be much of a pop because it's been open for a while. I will tell you this though: that was a hell of a backstory that we just built up with. So I'm hoping. I want to see what the rest of the gang feels about this spirit because I've had it before. As you can see, the bottle is damn near empty. I've shared it with a few people, so I enjoyed it. Let's get to it. Let's see what it's like. Go ahead and pop the cork.
Oh, okay. It's a used cork.
Right.
Yeah, it ain't much. It's nothing there.
Yeah, they didn't expect much more than that.
Right.
This baby worn out.
Right.
Yeah. She done seen better days. Yeah, I'm about to say. She done seen better days, boy.
For sure. Or she's seen too many good days.
Yeah, she ain't on that new car lot no more.
Can't even say gently used.
Used and abused.
Used and abused, damn.
He got some city miles on it, you know.
That's the city miles, bro. Oh,
what y'all getting? I'm getting alcohol. I'm serious. That's all I'm getting, for real.
I feel like a little bit of licorice, too. I don't know if you can get that. Like a little bit of licorice.
Something faint.
I'm getting a little orange.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah,
Some faint citrus, yeah.
Orange and vanilla.
And this is a 90.
Maybe some vanilla.
Yeah, orange and vanilla is all I'm getting.
All right, let me see what this is about.
Oh yeah, I remember. A little pepper in there.
Yeah, that spice at the end.
I like it. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I recall.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is why we drink a lot of it. So I like this. Let's see.
Yeah, the orange and vanilla, that spice on the tongue.
Mm.
You said it's 90 proof?
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like 90 proof.
I like it. I still can't figure out. Like it's a combination of the orange and something. You saying vanilla?
For me, yeah.
Possibly. What'd you say, Bo?
It's a little bit of the spice that I can dig that, but maybe a faint citrus, whether it's orange or whatever you want to call it. But
That's about
yeah. I get the spice more than anything else for me.
No, for sure. The spice is offer it. Which is
Does it say rye on it?
It doesn't say rye, but it has a rye feel.
Yeah,
though,
it definitely reminds you of rye.
Yeah, it does.
Drop of water, the spices really come off of
Really
it.
come
Yeah.
out? No, I don't even want to
Oh,
mess
that's
with it.
right.
Though. I might try it after the break, see what the water does for it.
Oh yeah, it does good. It really opens it up.
Any preliminary,
Yeah.
preliminary analysis for you both?
We'll save it for next segment.
The man of very few
Ooh,
words.
it's a rough day today.
It is a rough day today, though. All right, so you got some of our preliminary analysis, though. And we're going to go to commercial break, but when we get back, we're going to give it 1 to 5 Black Power Fist ratings to see where we rank Black Eden. All right, so we'll be back right after the commercial break with hopefully some good ratings. Check us out on the other end, man. Everybody loves BBW. You already know what that is, man. That's Beers, Bourbon Whiskey, the podcast. See you tomorrow. Visit the website right now, www.everybodylovesbbw. That's Beers, Bourbon, Whiskey, the podcast. And we're back. Thank you guys for hanging out through the commercial breaks. You already know what it is. Everybody loves BBW, man. That's Beers, Bourbon, Whiskey, the podcast. Whole gang is back in the building. Get ready to give you that 1 to 5 Black Power Fist rating. Last week we started with Bo, so this week Angry Principal 1 to 5. What you want to give Black Eden, man? You want to get Idlewild, Michigan.
Okay, so the taste is better than the smell.
Gotcha.
Drop a little bit of water, it really gives you more of a rye feel because of the spices that are on it. So I'm gonna give it a real solid 2.5.
Gotcha.
This is actually a very decent one at 90 proof.
Yeah.
The spices on there make up for smell, which is the nose is okay, but the taste is a lot better. Yeah, especially but once you put that drop of water in it, it really did open it up. So I'm giving it 2.5.
Gotcha. Bo, what you think? 1 to 5.
It's gonna be real similar to Angry Principal. Off the nose, like I said, I ain't getting nothing but alcohol. You know, so my hopes wasn't high, and then the first little sample of it. I wasn't a fan till that spice kicked in, and I was like, okay, yeah, that makes it a little bit better. So, I mean, overall, I think I'm gonna give it a 2.5 as well. If it wasn't for that spice that kind of kicked in, I would probably say 1, but that kind of saved it for me.
Gotcha. No, for sure. I think the spice is the saving grace in all of this. Possibly if the proof was a little higher, maybe the flavor profile would be different. But yeah, I'm on the same wavelength with that as with the 2.5. I actually enjoy it though. I'm not, and this is the crazy thing about it, and I want to mention this. Like you mentioned that, both of y'all mentioned off the notes how it's not really you don't really know what you're about to get into. And I'm gonna be honest and saying, even after I drink it, I still don't know what I got into. Like I'm like what Bo said. I don't taste nothing but spice. Like that's really it, spice and alcohol.
I'm gonna say, because I'm a big rye fan, so like. If I get any hint of that spice, whatnot, I'm gonna at least be intrigued. It's gonna make me raise the eyebrow a little bit, you know what I mean? But if I can understand if you're not used to ryes and their flavor profiles or whatnot, somebody might be like you, right? Like, okay, but what was that? You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I like it. I don't know what the fuck I just drank. That kind of thing. And again, I think it's because of y'all being like rye lovers. I think I've grown a taste for ryes now. I think because of that spice, it's again. I think that's what makes me like it. But I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what I just drank though. Like I really couldn't tell you what I just drank. But I do enjoy it. So 2.5 for me as well for the Black Eden, which I believe is getting ready to be available here in Michigan.
Do we know the price point on it?
Oh, you know what? That I didn't look. Let's take a look. Let's see what the price point is on it.
While we're looking that up, this is an MGP product.
Okay.
So they're bottled by Two Eagles Distillery out of Prospect, Illinois.
Yes.
For Iconic Spirits out of that's the ones out of Idlewild.
Gotcha.
And so, but distilled in Indiana. So this is an MGP product that they sourced,
Gotcha.
which I appreciate at least knowing that, because some people try to hide it.
Yeah.
And I don't see, maybe because it's not available here yet, but I don't see the price point on there.
Black Eden.
Yeah, so I
But
don't see the price point.
would you replace this bottle though?
I mean, looking at the bottle, you can already tell that I would, because I like the shit. Like, so I would replace it. I would definitely replace it.
I don't know. Because it reminds me a lot of a rye, and I know a lot of ryes that I'd rather have before I have this, right? So, with that being said, probably not, but it would. But it's not out of the realm of possibility. Maybe, but probably not for me.
I got you. And I'm like I said before, I'm definitely replacing because I like the way it tastes, but also I want to keep that story alive. So I definitely want to have that bottle around and have that conversation about Idlewild, Michigan. Angry Prince,
Write a book then, brother.
I probably would.
Yeah.
I probably would replace it. I think I would.
Okay.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, I like it. So shout out to Black Eden, man. 2.5 across the board. So still a great spirit ranking because we barely give like real high ranking. So 2.5 is actually pretty good. If you've been checking us out for this time being, 2.5 is definitely a.
It's like that grading scale in grade school. Like everybody put an A+ in that grade school, but you ain't seen an A+ in your lifetime. You know what I mean? Like like come on, what I got to do to get an A+ for real?
Exactly.
You know?
Right. Yeah, because it's gonna be tough to get an A+ for real. Though. I ain't gonna hold you up there. But yeah, definitely check it out for yourself. It should be available in the Michigan area in the next couple of weeks, I believe, or maybe by the time this episode is out, it may already be available.
$65.
Oh no. That's a no. That's a no for me. Right, and I hate to say that, because I know it's like you said, small company, Black owned. So, but at the same time, like you want to pay for quality products, right? You want to pay for something, you pay $65, you expect $65 worth of value. For me, that's not it.
65.
Okay, so I'm buying it once. I don't know if I'm replacing it for 65, but I will at least get the one bottle, have it on the shelf.
65 is a
game changer. Yeah, that does.
65 is a game changer.
Change your mind on what you want to do.
I'd buy it initially, yeah. I'd buy one bottle, and after that, probably not. Probably wouldn't replace it. But
you gotta understand, for us, replacing the bottles is a real compliment.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
We're not willing to replace,
Sure.
Price point does do it.
Yeah, 65 was more than I was anticipating.
And you want to support. You really do.
I ain't gonna lie. I was in my mind. I was cool. I'll pay the 50. Like I pay the 50. 50 is probably too high for y'all too, though. In the realm of, I know that you know some better.
But
rides, but I'd have paid the 50. But
I also get that even the non-Black owned stuff, like they're starting to creep up to or already have really the $60, $70, $80 range, right? So like. It's some of that shit too that I would not, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but probably this over some of the shit that I've drank over the past, how many ever years. But I would definitely buy it once for sure.
All right, well I guess you got it. So make sure you check it out. By the time you hear this episode, it may be available in Michigan. So I am hopeful for that. But if not, you can check out the website. It is at Iconic Spirits. What is Iconic Spirits website? IconicSpirits.biz. All right, make sure you check them out if you want to order.
.biz.
.biz. All right, we up out of here, man. Till the next time. You already know what it is. Everybody loves BBW, man. That's beards, bourbon, whiskey, the podcast. Whole gang's in the building. But now we about to get up out the building, dog. Got my man Angry Principal holding it down.
Drink what you like, how you like.
Got my man Bo in the building.
I say.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Peace out.